All right, so we're gonna get started. So I hope everyone had a great long weekend, whatever that means to you for a long weekend. Today's a bit of a gloomy day, so I thought today we can start on our yoga mat. We'll do some mobility work today, and then we'll get into a 5-minute AMRAP to move our body. So we'll be moving gently at the start, and then we're gonna increase the pace a little near the end of it. So again, if you have any pain or discomfort, anything like that, you need a modification, please don't be shy to let me know. I can modify it along the way as long as you enter the comment. And again, this one today is going to feel good. It's just going to move our bodies. So mobility work is great. It's not like stretching, so we're kind of moving with certain exercises a few times in a row, and then it's just to kind of get our bodies ready for some movement, and it's going to feel good after a long weekend, if we're still counting on weekends. So today with the equipment we're gonna need is a yoga mat. You can use a towel, or if you're wearing socks on a slippery surface, that works as well. Some light dumbbells, and also a resistance gun. All right? So for the mobility aspect, all we're gonna use is our yoga mat and our bodies, okay? So we'll get started. And you can start in a cat-cow position. So you come on all fours, okay? And you're gonna inhale, go upwards, exhale, you're gonna curl your back. And we're gonna do all the mobility, is gonna be 6 repetitions, okay? So we're gonna inhale, exhale, inhale up, last one. So from here, what we're gonna do, you're gonna stay on all fours, and we're gonna rock backwards. So you're just gonna come down here, and then inhale, come up, exhale. You're gonna do it 6 times. Great. So come on all fours again. We're gonna do a retraction and protraction of our scapulas. So what it looks like is all you're gonna do is come down, so your shoulders are coming upwards and you're kind of coming closer to the floor, and then push up into your hands, and lower. Exhale as you push. Last one. All right, so from here, I'll set myself this way. So we're gonna stay on all 4, and we're gonna do a T-spine mobility drill. So you're gonna stay on 4, you're gonna bend your elbow at 90 degrees, and you're gonna exhale and rotate the body upwards, and then inhale, come down. So exhale up, inhale down, two more. And then we're gonna switch sides. Two more. All right, so from here, I'll back this up. So you're gonna turn your wrist so that your fingers are pointing towards your knees, okay? So normal, and then you're gonna turn them. And all you're gonna do is rock back and kind of get a stretch in those wrists. Forward, rock back, and then forward. 3 more. Last one. Great. And then we're gonna come sitting on our ankles. If that doesn't feel good, you can come into a sitting on your sits bones. whatever feels more comfortable to you. So from here, what we're gonna do, you're gonna take your arms all the way up. What I want is that I want your chest to stay down and not flaring up, okay? So you're gonna exhale as far as you can, and then inhale, come back down. Last one. All right, now we're gonna move our necks. So we're gonna go left to right. Two more. And then we're gonna go up and down, so yes and no. Last one. All right, so from here, we're gonna go onto our backs. So you can come down to your back. Okay, so we're gonna do some pelvic tilt. So pelvic tilt means your back is in a neutral position to start, okay? So some of you may have kind of a space between your back and the floor. That would be your neutral position. What we're gonna do in a pelvic tilt, you're gonna tilt those hips forward. So your back's gonna come flat onto the ground and then come back into a neutral, okay? So we're gonna exhale, inhale, come back to neutral. So we're gonna do that 6 times. Two more. Great, so from here, you can put your hands on the ground and we're gonna come into a bridge exercise, okay? So again, a bridge exercise, you're gonna press into your heels, press your bum up. So where you're coming into a straight position here, in the inclined position, and then inhale, come down, and then exhale, press up. Okay, so we're gonna do that 6 times. Perfect, so now you can roll yourself up again. So from here, we're gonna come into a lying lunge position, okay? So we're gonna keep our knee to the ground right now, and all we're gonna do is rock forward, and then come back, lift that toe, and get that stretch in the hamstring. So lean forward, and then back. Inhale there, and then exhale to come back. Two more. And then we'll switch legs. So depending how you've been passing time in social distancing, some of us have been sitting a lot more. So we may feel a little tight and a lot of tension in our hips and our posterior chain. So these are great exercises to kind of get mobility there where it feels a lot of tension or tightness. Two more. So just breathe through the exercise. All right, and from here, we're gonna come into this position, okay, with both hands to the side. So what it looks like up facing you. And what we're gonna do is exhale and bring that arm to the ceiling, okay? So exhale up, inhale down, and then switch arms. reach up, inhale down, and then you can put your knee down and then we'll switch legs. Put both hands down and press yourself up. So sideways, your knee is no longer on the floor, okay? So inhale here, exhale up. All right, so come into a sitting position. So here we're gonna do an exercise that is great for hip mobility. You can practice this every day if you want, but a lot of us hold tension in our hips and we kind of don't notice it until certain movements are made kind of impossible or hard. So what we're gonna do here, this leg is gonna come at a square angle here, and this one is gonna come at 90 degrees bent, okay? So the movement will be you're gonna lean in, okay? And then exhale, switch sides. So then when you switch, this leg is straight and this one's at 90 degrees, okay? We're gonna lean in, exhale, and switch. So if you need some support, what you can do is on the switch. So after you lean in, put both hands behind you and rotate. The goal would be that you don't have to use your hands to support you. We're gonna 2 more. So 1 on each side. Alrighty. And we're gonna finish off with a squat. So I'm gonna come to standing. So in this exercise, what we're gonna do is put our hands kind of, you can put them under your toes if you want, or just at your ankles. You come down into the lowest squat position that you can, while your heels are still staying flat to the floor and your toes as well, okay? And what you're gonna do is come up, straighten the legs as much as you can, and then inhale, come down, look facing forward, exhale, inhale down, we'll do it 2 more times. Great, so now we've got our bodies moving, we've got increased mobility in there, so we're ready for a little exercise. So what we're gonna do now is a 5-minute AMRAP, okay? So as we remember, AMRAP is as many reps as possible in an allotted time. So today we're doing for 5 minutes, and we're doing 3 exercises, 8 reps, all right? So, the first exercise we're gonna do, you're gonna use a towel and put it under your foot, and we're gonna do a side lunge, okay? So you're gonna inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. So the leg that's doing the work, okay, is not the leg that's sliding down. It's the leg that's actually doing a flexion up, okay? So we're gonna do 8 reps of 4 each leg, and then we're gonna come and grab our dumbbells. Switch this view. There we go. There we go. So our dumbbells, we're gonna do some kickbacks. So you're gonna have one leg coming back as well. So your elbows are staying tucked beside your rib cage, and your pulling back straight. So again, we're gonna do 8 reps of that one. And the last exercise we're gonna do, grab your resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, that's okay. You can just use one dumbbell or you can use both dumbbells as well. So if you're using a resistance band, put it under your foot. And you're gonna come down into a squat position. So it's a wood chopper. Down into a squat position, then we're gonna exhale, push up and rotate. Inhale down. Exhale up, okay? So we're gonna do 4 each side. So those are the 3 exercises. We're doing a side lunge with a slide, a towel slide. Then we're gonna do a tricep kickbacks, and then we're gonna do a wood chopper. So 8 repetitions for 5 minutes of those 3 exercises, all right? So I'm gonna time that. I'll move this upwards. Anyone have questions? Everyone's good. Hi, everyone that joined. If you have any questions, please don't be shy. All right, so we're gonna jump into it for 5 minutes. If you don't have a towel or don't wanna use a towel, all you can do is a side step lunge, okay? So 4 each side for that one. All right, here we go for 5 minutes. So 8 repetitions. Now I'm going to my tricep kickbacks. So here I'm inhaling down, I'm exhale, rotate. So again, you're in control of the pace that you're going. We're doing 8 repetitions for 3 exercises for 5 minutes. Great work. We're 2 minutes in, 3 minutes to go. So those who are joining, we're doing 3 exercises, 8 reps each exercise for 5 minutes. So we're doing an AMRAP. So as many reps as possible in those 5 minutes. What's fun about these is that you can decide what pace you're going at and how many breaks you take. minute and a half left. One minute left. Inhale down, exhale up on these side lunges. Really press into this leg and let that leg slide. This one's doing the work. Finish off the exercise you're doing, and then we'll be all done. Alrighty, so that's 5 minutes. So great work, everyone. For those who just joined, what we did that first half of the workout was a great mobility routine that you can practice every day if you want, especially if you're sitting a lot during this quarantine social distancing. We're gonna have a lot of tension in our hips, put in our posterior chain and kind of our upper back, upper neck as well. So that routine is really great that you can practice every single day if you want. A lot of benefits come out of having great mobility. And that second part was just an AMRAP, a 5-minute AMRAP, 3 exercises, 8 reps, and you can just repeat it. So I hope that felt good on this kind of gloomy day after a long weekend. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And we'll see you on Thursday at 10 a.m. if you want to join again. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. So have a great day, everyone. We'll see you next time.